There we go. Nice. So you're going to see that we have our live stream going. We also are in a totally different place right now. And we are live streaming on YouTube. You're going to see that. Got it right there. And we are all set up for a great Monday workout. We're going to have a few more friends joining us as we get started. That's okay if they join in a little late. They can join us whenever they want. Check this out, everybody. We are today. This is special because this is the first time in 3 years of doing workouts that we've done a workout like this, where we're actually in my parents' house. I'm all the way in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Who's ever been to New Mexico before? Maybe somebody's been to Albuquerque before. It's up in the high desert. So we're up at about 5,000 feet above sea level. Remember, we were talking about that on the Monday's workout, where we were talking about how when the sea, or Fridays, we were talking about how the sea level, when you're down there at sea level, you have much richer oxygen. And when you go up to a higher level of altitude, there's not as much oxygen in the air for your body to take in. And that was one of our questions from the last workout. So I thought that was pretty neat. We're now experiencing that situation. We also have an app workout today. So on the app, if you go, like I have this tablet now for my TrueFit app. So if I open up my TrueFit app right here, and it brings up my community feed, I'm going to notice that there's going to be the new workout. It's called Home in the Kitchen Workout. So, hey, here we are. We're in home, we're in the kitchen, and we're going to do our workout. Let's find our water. Make sure you have a sip of water. I got this water bottle right here. Go ahead and have your water too. Hey, look at that. I love straws. There we go. Kind of neat. And then let's kick this off with a breathing motto. And Carrie, you're going to go ahead and get our first breathing motto participant set up. And then we'll start our warm up, and we have a little bit of a workout here in the kitchen that we're going to do. And I'm sure we'll probably have some time for some leadership today. So if you're thinking about, I want to be a team leader today, you should have a shot for that. I'm trying to get my hat straight on here. You can see me messing with my hat. All right. There we go. That looks straight.
What do you think? Who should we start with?
Let's have
I was thinking Pat can come stand next to you and do it.
What do you guys think about that? Do you want to do that at the end and have Carla kick us off at the beginning, and then me and my mom will close it out?
Okay.
Let's do that, because we had talked to Carla about doing it the other day. And that way she'll get to do it in the beginning. And I think that's a great idea, Carrie. That's all. We're gonna have at the end of this workout, we're gonna get my mom here, and we're gonna do the breathing motto. We're gonna do a duet. It'll be great. Nice. All right.
There you go.
Carla, go ahead, and she's going to hit that unmute, and we are going to kick this workout off with our breathing motto. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Breathe in the good. Breathe in the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe in the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe in the worst. Breathe in your power. So you use your goals first all the holidays and do the marathon for April 1st.
Nice job. Nice job.
And then do my goals for college.
And getting those goals with going to college. Nice job. Remember, everybody, we are still within that window of time from making those New Year's goals. Who made a New Year's goals? Carla just told us. She said, I had a New Year's goal. One of my goals was going back to college, learning, and working to become a teacher. And Carla's going to be teaching. It's going to be amazing when Carla becomes a teacher. She's going to be teaching everybody. She's already teaching us all kinds of things. Just wait until she has some college, and then she's out there teaching us all the things that she's learned. I think that's going to be incredible. And if you have goals for the year, you might have a goal that's a health goal, an exercise goal. Well, hey, here we are. We're here for those exercise goals. We're here for those wellness goals. So let's get started with our warm up. I'm here in the kitchen. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit here. And in a little bit, we're going to be using actually the countertop behind me. We're going to use that for a couple of exercises. But let's go ahead and get ourselves set up. Remember, we're going to start warming up our neck to start. We're going to go head to toe. And let's start by looking around the house. I'm going to start going left and right for about 2 seconds on each side. So let's go ahead and bring our head to the right. We're going to go 1, 2. I'm looking over at the stairs over here. And then I'm looking this way. I'm looking at my mom. Here we go. I'm going 1 and 2. I'm looking at her roses. They would like to be in California. Going back to the right side. Here we go. Going 1, 2, over to the left side. 1, 2. You're going to feel this already starting to stretch your neck a little bit. Let's go 1 and 2. And let's go again, left side. 1 and 2. Let's do each side one more time. We're gonna go right side, just kind of bringing that chin over to the shoulder. And then left side, I'm bringing my chin over to the shoulder. Nice. All right, let's go down and up. So we're going to bring our chin, we're going to tuck it down. Now remember, there's a big difference. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. I'm not going to do this. Look at that. That's my whole body's going over. I want my body to be tall, and I want to bring just my chin and my head down. I'm going to pivot here. So here we go. So I'm going to bring chin down. 1, 2. Bringing my head up. 1, 2. Bringing my head down. 1, 2. Bringing my head up. And you go up only as high as you feel comfortable. And bringing it down. 1, 2. You might even come, but just back up to the neutral position. 1, 2. But if that was your decision, if that's what you wanted to have happen, well, that's part of the exercise. Because remember, this is about you getting that control over your muscles with your mind. Let's go down. Let's hold this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go up for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and combine those two. So this is going to be the swing set or the upside down rainbow. We're going to start over on one side. I'm going to go over to my right side, and then I'm going to go down. And I'm going to bring it all the way around, and I'm going to come up on my left side. And now I'm going to bring it down again. Going across my chest, bringing my chin up over on my right side. Bringing it down again. Here we go, just like a swing set. Not too fast though, not like a swing set in that way, but we're just making that arch, bringing our head down and around. Let's go 2 more. Let's go 1 for me to the left and then 1 to the right. There we go, over to the left. And now I'm going to bring it down and bring it to the right. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, nice. All right, we're moving along with our head. Let's go with the ear lift next. Now you're going to be able to see this in the background. I have some lights here. I got a microwave and some counters. Let's see if I can, ooh, there we go. I can lift that ear up and I'm going to stretch out my neck. This is a great, look how long my neck looks right now, everybody. Now my neck didn't get any longer. This is my neck, but I'm lifting my ear, lifting this ear in the first time, and then bring my head right back in the middle. And now I'm going to go and I'm lifting that right. And again, look at my neck. It's not leaning over, even though it kind of looks that way. I'm going up, up, up. And then my shoulder's going down. Let's go back into the middle. Let's do this one more time on each side. This is one of my new favorites. It has been all last year when we were doing that ear lift. I was really enjoying it. And let's switch up one more time. For me, it's with the right side. Ears going up. Ears going up. Ears going up. And shoulders going down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Sometimes you see me kind of moving around, and you're going to find that when you're doing an exercise, I want you to think about how it feels. Sometimes for me, I'm doing the exercise and it feels a certain way, but I also want it to look a certain way. So you'll see me sometimes kind of moving around a little bit to try to get the right look because I can see myself. But I want you to think about the feeling. And, you know, we want to be feeling this in our neck and in our upper body. Like Bobby said earlier, that trapezius. Carla's making a comment in the chat room. If you didn't already have a hula hoop ready to go, you're going to need one for today's workout. Let's go giraffe head, turtle neck. That'll be the last of our neck exclusive exercises. So with turtle, I'm going to start with turtle head. I'm going to always do giraffe first. I'm going to go turtle first. We're going to go turtle head. I'm going to bring it back. And I'm still trying to keep it up. I got my head up and back. And now we're going to go giraffe head, bring it out. You can see my shoulders aren't moving. I'm just bringing my head up, bringing my chin up. And then let's go back with the turtle head. And you know I'm doing a good job because my voice changed. This isn't me changing my voice. This is my vocal cords getting kind of smushed by the muscles. And then let's go out again. And remember, everybody, even your vocal cords, they themselves are muscles. So when you're working on speech, you know, some of my friends, they do speech therapy every week. They work on speech and work on enunciating and saying, you know, certain words and certain sounds. Let's go giraffe head again one more time. And a lot of that speech, you can think about it, you can work a lot of that in with fitness training too. 3, 2, and 1. If you ever do speech training, you can work in your speech with your fitness, because what's neat about speech training, and I've discovered this with a lot of my friends who are practicing speech, when we exercise, we get the mind a little more connected with the muscles, right? Well, if the vocal cords are muscles and the mind is more connected with the muscles, even if it is just for an hour, well, then doesn't it make sense that we have an advantage then for helping our speech as well? So if you ever have maybe a speech session, if you have a coach that you work on with speech, you could even try some exercises maybe during speech or even before speech and see how that works. Let's have a sip of water and then let's get to those trapezius. I got a good question for Nick. I know the answer to this one, but Nick, how long do you think it took me to drive 850 miles from yesterday afternoon to this morning? How long do you think that took? Nick's like, I don't know. And remember, when you do the I don't know, you're working out your trapezius. You're getting the trapeze bar that's across your back. It goes here and it goes up and down like a T. You're getting it to lift everything. I'll tell you how long it took. It took 13 hours. Can you believe that? 13 hours of driving, and it got cold. Let's go and bring those trapezius up though. Let's lift them up, getting them up to our shoulders. We're going to hold it up here for 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring them down, but out. So you can see my elbows are out, my arms are out. I'm pushing my shoulders down. And don't worry about the arms. Just think about this and push it down with the trapezius. And then we're going to squeeze. So then we bring those arms together and we're squeezing that arm against our rib cage, against the side of our body. And if you wanted to do this with one arm, you can put your hand in there, try to squeeze your hand just to get a good squeeze, to get that feeling. If you had a towel, like I have a hat right here, I have this whole hat, I could put it right here and I could squeeze it. And just having something there, it's going to get my brain to kind of be aware and it's going to give it that squeeze. So let's go ahead and we're going to try out these 3 moves. Let's do them 3 times. Let's do it for 3 seconds. How about that? 3, 3, 3. Here we go. We're going to go up for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go down. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back up. 1, 2, 3. Pushing down. 1, 2, 3. And then we're squeezing. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Here we go. Holding them up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back down. 1, 2, 3. Let's do a squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Let's do one side one time. I'm going to go with my right side. So I'm going to go right side, one side up. Left side's not up, just right side. Right side up. 1, 2, 3. Right side down. Look at that. My right side's lower than my left. You can see it. 1, 2, 3. And then right side squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Left side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Bringing it down. 1, 2, 3. And then we're squeezing. 1, 2, and 3. Relax. Remember on that squeeze exercise, and you all probably were there when you saw Nick, and he was in the studio, and we had the towel, and we were holding it with our armpit, and we were trying to pull on it, and we couldn't budge. That's going to show you the strength of, just like your hand maybe gripping something, that armpit, those muscles, they're going to grip. And if you want to think of something, again, a way to do that, you could put a towel, you could put like a hat, you could put anything. You can put your hand in there and you're going to give it a squeeze. You're going to feel those muscles really fire up. And remember, it's all about taking care of our shoulder and especially our armpit. Okay. People their armpit, they're like, armpit. The armpit is amazing. If we didn't have the muscles in our armpit, our arms would not be able to do the things they do. Everybody loves the deltoid. They love the trapezius and the biceps, but there's muscles in here. There's muscles of the teres minor. Doesn't have a minor job. He's got a major role in supporting that shoulder and being a part of that rotator cuff. It's a lot of great muscles in here and they all work together. Let's go ahead and move to our elbows. So that's going to get the deltoids going now. And I'm going to go with 2 arms at the same time. And I'm going to start with forwards and backwards today. So I'm going to go 2 elbows forward, and then I'm going to bring them both back behind me. So you can see those elbows are behind my body. And so I'm going to go up and back. Now, if you're sitting down, and let me give you an idea. If you're sitting down or laying down and you have something that is behind you when you do this, what I want you to do is push into it. Okay. So like I got my chair right here. I don't want to break this chair. I probably could. If you you're going to push into, and you're going to feel those muscles fire up. It's an isometric hold. Let's go ahead and bring them up. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Let's bring them back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back up. 3, 2, 1. Bringing them back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back up a little higher. 3, 2, 1, and bringing them back. 3, 2, 1. One more time, going up. 3, 2, 1. Bringing them back. 3, 2, 1. Now, this is what I want us to do. We're going to work on what is called reciprocating. So reciprocating is kind of like alternating. Okay. If we were alternating this, let me show you alternating. Alternating would be 1, 2, 1, 2. This is alternating. 1, doing right side, 2, left side. Let's go. 1 and 2. Now we're going to do reciprocating. Both are going to move and they're going to switch. So let's start off with one arm up, elbow in front, one elbow in back. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Yes, Carla. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Carla was asking about Martin Luther King Jr. birthday, Memorial Day. We're going to be working out on Monday. Switch. 3, 2, 1. And 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 switch. 3, 2, 1. 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 Switch. 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 Relax. So everybody, remember we talked about that was called reciprocating. That's also known as, and I'm not going to give you the answer. What is this known as? We talk about it a lot. It's what we do when we're running sometimes. It's where we have both sides working together. And I'll give you a hint. The word I'm looking for also has to do with trains. What do you know about trains? All right, let's have a sip of water. Let's get ready for moving our arms. All right, with the arm circles, let's do the opposite. Let's go one at a time. And instead of going forwards and backwards, let's go side to side. So I'm going to take my right arm out. I'm going to stick it out to my side. I'm just reaching out as far as I can go. And then I'm going to bring it all the way across my body to my left side as far as I can go. And that's what we're going to work on. So we're going to do an across the body reach. And we're just going to be going back and forth. This is really going to be, you're going to feel it working out your shoulders, moving those shoulder blades, okay? And working out the deltoid, of course. Look at this, holding the whole arm up, working with the trapezius. Now the trapezius, it's holding the arm up and it's moving. The trapezius has a double roll, pretty neat. Let's go ahead and do about maybe 2 more on these on this side. So we're just swinging our arm across. You can see my elbow bends, that's okay. And bringing it out, let's maybe go 1 more of these. I got my navy t-shirt on. And then we're going to switch it out. So this arm's out to the side. I'm going across and back. Across. Now, when you go back, you can bring it back a little bit, or you could even just bring it right back to out to the side. It's up to you. What I want you to try to focus on, Ben, you're doing a good job. Nice job, Lorraine. We got some good job, Carla there. We want to get across that midline. So for me, the goal is the A and the V. Okay, that's the middle of my shirt, navy. Right in the middle is A and V. And I want to get my hand across that midline. And then I want to bring it back as far as I can. So I'm stretching. And then what happens when we stretch? The muscles want to come back. Nick's got it right. Locomotion. Nice job, Nick. Nice job, locomotion. Let's do 2 more of these. 1 and then 2. Great job, Nick. Locomotion. Remember, it's kind of like the old locomotion, like the train, you know, and the train's on the track. It's the same similar way that your arms get moving. You might not have as much round like a train would, but that back and forth is a lot like a train. Locomotion, if you wanted to get your core engaged, you wanted to get your body really moving, you might not think about it that moving the arms in locomotion is a core exercise, but it is absolutely a core exercise. All right, so now the next one I want to do, we were going across our body with our arms. We had our elbows going forward and backward. I want to combine the two. This is our last for the arms. I want you to think about reaching backwards and then reaching up and over. Okay, so this is kind of a diagonal. This has all of it. This has the backwards. This has rotation, side bending. So here we go. So let me show you how it's going to work. I'm going to do only my right hand. I'm going to reach over here to the side behind my chair. And then I'm going to reach up over here, kind of over my ear, up in the air. I'm going to go back this way, and then I'm going to go up this way. I'm going to stand up to show some folks who are standing up this one too, if you're standing up for this. So with this one, it's going to be, I'm going to be reaching down and away, and then up over my shoulder. So kind of down, up, down, and up. Nice. Down, up. Let's do 2 more of these on this side, and we'll do about 8 or so on the other side. Down and up, and then 1 more, bringing it down. And really reach. I'm pretending like I'm trying to get something there. And then when I reach up here, I'm pretending like I'm trying to get something. And that stretch is going to really help you out. I'm going to switch over to the other side. So I'm going to be going down like I'm reaching for something here. And then I'm going up over here. Nice job. I can see a lot of folks on that top screen doing a great job with this one. Down, reaching over, up. And I'm also kind of reaching behind me. You can tell my hand's behind my leg. And then reaching. Going backwards to the side, up to the other side. Down, up, down. Up. Let's do 2 more. Down, up, down, and up. Again, that's got us moving in a lot of different directions, but it takes all those different moves that we just learned and it puts them together kind of into a sequence of moves. Let's have a sip of water, and we're going to get our core moving with these next exercises. Now, the first one I'm going to do is going to be the abdominal squeeze. Now, this is also known as the plank if you're going to be on the ground. I'm going to do it on the countertop. And no, I'm not going to be getting on top of the counter and doing the plank. I'm going to be doing it at an angle. So this is also something you can do if you're at a desk, if you're at a table that doesn't move. You can put either your elbows, or like what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my arms. I'm going to have my hands out on the table, and I'm going to hold my body in a plank position. And we're going to go for about 30 seconds. If you want to do a seated or a standing abdominal squeeze, I want you to squeeze those muscles that are behind your belly button. Go ahead right now. Find your belly button. We all have a belly button. Find that belly button and then squeeze it in. You're gonna feel those muscles. They're gonna squeeze in. Those are the main ones. You're going to be squeezing. You're going to squeeze them all. You're going to get all those muscles fired up. Oh, I always feel strange drinking out of a straw, but sometimes it's kind of neat. So for the countertop plank, what you need to do is you need to have a nice countertop that's not going to move. If I push on this as hard as it's not going anywhere. So that's going to tell me that this is going to be a safe place for me to do the exercise. Now, I'm going to go around to the other side. You might have a counter like this where you are, where you can go around to a different side. You can see here, I'm all the way over here now. So what I'm going to do is put my hands on the counter. I'm going to walk my feet back. So this is me standing up, and this is me walking my feet back. And then I'm going to hold myself here, and I'm just going to hold this plank position. You can even see here from the side. Look at this. I got an ice chest right here. If I was on the side like this, I'm just holding this plank position. No matter what you do, even if you wanted to do the elbow plank, I was going to do it on my elbows. I'm going to be here, and I'm going to hold the plank position. So no matter what, you're going to be firing up your core. And if you're just pushing on a desk or something, you're going to have to squeeze, because gravity, it's not going to push on you enough. You're going to have to squeeze a little bit. So here we go. We're going to get 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Give that squeeze. 1, 2, squeeze in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Now you saw me doing that variation at the end there, where I was doing a shoulder tap. So I had my hands here, and if I take both my hands up, I'm going to fall. Watch. Oh, you saw that. There's nothing I can do. So knowing that gravity is now pushing on me, if I wanted to give myself a challenge, I could lift one hand up. Now I'm holding my whole body up with this arm right here and this shoulder and this elbow. They're working that tricep and that bicep. And then I can switch. I was doing an elbow tap. Now you could even do this in the plank position. You know how Nick down on the ground. Maybe we'll do this in the studio. You can do this. Well, when you're in that down position, you're going to then reach up and do a shoulder tap while your abs are engaged. It's a neat way to do that exercise. I really enjoy it. All right, the next core exercise we're going to do is going to be ball and star. So what that means is we're going to make our body, we're going to get as small as we can get. And then we're going to open up as wide and as big as we can get. If we're standing up, this is what it's going to be like. We're going to be bringing ourselves into a small ball and then opening up as great, as big as we can. Like I bumped a light. That's how big we're trying to open up. So we want to take these muscles in our core. And we want to tighten them up and squeeze and then stretch everything out. Let everything reach. Let everything go up like you're in a star. You can even move around a little bit and then bring it back into a ball. Ball, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Star. Reaching up, reaching up, reaching out. Bringing it back in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Star. You're going to feel those abs starting to work. Right now, they're stretched. All right, now we're going to bring them in. We're going to squeeze them. Squeeze. Back to star. All of them are stretched out. They're not squeezed at all right now. Let's go one more star, one more ball. We're going to go. Squeeze. And then reach, reach, reach. Ooh, and again, that's starting to get now the common abdominals, that rectus abdominis. You know, you see a lot of people doing sit-ups and things like that. We don't do a lot of sit-ups on here because we want to make sure our back is always in a very safe position. And sometimes, for some people, sit-ups, they're not the best activity. But what is a really good activity for the core is to be working on the squeezes, working on the holds, and working on the movements. All right. When you're doing a sit-up, you're just kind of rolling your body forward and backward. And that's not really something we do. When I was learning about fitness, I remember a guy, he did a presentation. He said, you know, you never see people walking around like this. But that's kind of the sit-up motion, right? I'm just curling my body. But we don't do that. What we do is we need to extend, we need to open up. We also need to do movements that twist and turn. So let's go from ball and star to go teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. Let's do both sides and let's go for 3 on each side. So I'm gonna do my right side 3 times, then I'm gonna do my left side 3 times. Remember the coffee pot, I'm gonna do my first 3 standing up, and I'm gonna do my second 3 sitting down. Coffee pot, we're gonna go up over our head. You can see I'm over my head. Look at it. Look at my arm. My arm's not here. My arm's up here. Look at that right there over my head. If that's uncomfortable, then go in front of your face. Okay, only if that's uncomfortable. So we're going 1. Then we're going to go 2. Look at this. Look, my whole body is twisted. It's turned away from you right now. I can't even see you guys. We're going to bring it back. Coffee pot is a lean. It's oblique stretch. And then the ground touch, you're just going to reach out. I got this cabinet right here. But reach down and touch the ground. Now, when I reach down, what happened to me, this is a great example. When I reach down to the ground from a standing position, first thing I want to do is stick out my butt. And why do I want to stick out my butt? Look what happens. When I stick out my butt, my body lowers down already. And my center of gravity is here with my hips. And then I can reach down and touch the ground. If I'm too close to this countertop, look at what happens. I can't stick my butt out. So I can't get down low without having to bend over in my back. I don't want to do that. I want to stick out my butt and touch the ground. And so again, kind of neat. That was a neat example I showed you there. Did we do 3? I don't think we did 3. Let's go 2 more. We got 1. Here we go. Across the chest. 2. Coffee pot. 2. Ground touch. 2. Teacup. 3. Twist reach. 3. Coffee pot. 3. Ground touch. 3. Switching up to the other side. I'm going to do these sitting down. And so remember, if we're sitting down on these, It's pretty much the same, except the ground touch. It might be to the side or it might be to the front. You got some options. I'm going to go teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch, teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. We got one more. Here we go. Teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, and ground touch. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Let's have a sip of water. We're going to keep on moving, working down our body. The next exercise we're going to be doing is going to be moving our hips, or if we're in a seated position, we're going to be moving our core. So if we're sitting down for the next one, I want you to think about that body circle. And a good thing to think about is imagine you have like a bar or something that's right in front of you and you just want to get under it, just like that. You know, if you imagine that there's something right here and I want to get under it, I'm gonna dip down low, bring my head under, and then bring myself back over. So doing this body circle, it's starting to work out our core, but now we're getting our hips engaged. Now, if you're standing up with this exercise, remember, like I just talked about, thank you, Karen. Remember how I just talked about sticking out our butt to get down low. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get down low, and then I'm going to come right back up. And then I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to go one way and then the other way. So I'm going low and then up, down, low, back up tall again, down, low, back up tall again. Here we go. Down, low, back up and tall. Let's do 3 more of these. So I'm getting down low, back up and tall. Bringing it down low, bringing it up tall. Get down low. Remember that imaginary bar. Try to get your head and your shoulders under it. Nice. There we go. Good stuff. Very good job. Now, the next one we're going to do, if we're sitting down, we're going to be doing a double elbow circle in front of the body. If we're standing up, we're going to be doing a knee circle, moving our knees. Both exercises are going to engage our core and our hips. So if you're standing up like me right now, I'm just drawing a circle with my knees. I'm just picturing a circle and I'm just drawing it around. It's like a very slow hula hoop. If you're sitting down, I want you to go ahead and stir it up and look at how my body's moving as I try to move those elbows around in a circle. And so again, I'm working out here. Now when I go here, I'm working out here too. And so what we want to do is engage our hips from above and below. That's what we're doing. You know, if we think about our hips and we're really working on hip engagement, and these are our hips kind of from here to here. All right. And so when we want to work on hip engagement, we can focus on the hips, or we can focus on what's above the hips, our core, our upper body, what's below the hips, our quadriceps, our hamstrings, our lower body. And so when you go above and below, you affect your core, and it's all very, very beneficial for the body. Let's go ahead. Next up, we'll have a sip of water, and then we're going to do wrists and ankles. You won't be able to see my feet because I just sat back down, but I'm going to try to do with my feet everything I'm trying to do with my hands. So I'm lifting my hands up and I'm kind of going down. And with my feet with this one, if I'm doing this with my feet, I'm going to lift my feet up. But then when I go down with my feet, I'm going to actually kind of push down a little bit with my toes. So I'm pulling up, pushing down, pulling up, pushing down, up, down, up, down. Let's keep it going. Let's go about 5 of these, up and down. I really like this one right here. And this one's also similar to this one here. All right. If we're going in and out like this, or we're going up and down, we're doing the same thing. Look at that at the wrist. So this is up and down. All right. Now, if I went this way, side to side, it's still up and down, even though it was side in. This one would be our side. So I have my hand up and then I'm going to the side and to the side. So you can see I'm moving my hands in and out like this. Nice. Now we also talked about what rolling in and turning out. That was kind of a new one that we started to do last week. Rolling in, eversion and inversion, or rolling and turning. And you can see I got my hands turned out. It's kind of a funky position, but then I bring them in. And now think about what's going on up here. If I'm turning my hands, I'm turning all the bones in my arm. All right, so my radius, my ulna, my humerus, those bones that are connected up into my shoulder are rotating and affecting not just my hand, but the whole thing up down my arm. Let's go ahead and go fists. Let's make strong fists with our hands. Really squeeze, give it a squeeze. You might even, if you have fingernails, you might leave a little nail mark in your hand. That's okay. And then open them up as big as you can, as big as you can. And then let's wiggle. So we're wiggling the fingers. And then let's play the piano. So now we're bending the fingers. And then now let's do fingertip taps. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go big. Big, 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 big. Small, 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 small. And circles. Let's do a couple circles. Nice job, everybody. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Let's have a water break. Smiles and frowns coming up next. And a breath hold. Who remembers how long today's breath hold was going to be? Who remembers? We talked about it the other day. On Monday, I think we did was it a 5-second breath hold? No. Was it a minute-long breath hold? No. What was it? Let's see if anybody remembers. Let's go smiles and frowns. And let's do the Home Alone face too. So we're going to work out all the muscles in our face with this one. And the most important one is really that smile. You want to really practice that smile. You want to put a smile on. You know what I think is fun sometimes? When you see somebody out there and you just smile at them and you don't even know them, and then they smile back. It's like they can't help it. And try that out with somebody next time. Just give somebody a big old smile, even for no reason. They're going to be like, why is this person smiling at me? But watch, they're going to smile too. All right, here we go. We're going to go big smile in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, try to find my good smile. And let's go big frown. Let's do the Home Alone face. All right, let's try that again. Let's go I was trying to find my perfect smile. Let's try to find perfect smile. That's not it. And a perfect frown. And a Home Alone face. Let's go one more time. Let's go smile. Where's my smile? I'm too tired. I can't get a good smile today. I'm trying to smile. What's happening? Let's go frown. And Home Alone face. And relax. What was happening with my smiles? I just can't get that smile. I can't get that smile right today. But if you're having a day like that too, and you're like, one of these exercises is just not feeling the same as it has been before, don't worry about that. Just keep on moving through your workout, and you're going to pay attention to that in the future. So we'll watch on Friday. We'll see if my smiles can get me better. It might be that I haven't really slept in a long time. And so that could have something to do with it. All right, let's get ready for our breath hold. And Ben and Nick were both correct. So today we are doing a 30-second breath hold. That's because on Monday we did a 15-second breath hold. And so 30-second breath hold is a lot of time. I'm going to count 6 times to 5. It's going to be very quiet. We're all going to be holding our breath. But now if you want to breathe, you can breathe at any time. You can even do 2 breath holds. You can do 2 15-second breath holds if you wanted to. Or you can just watch. You can see if any of us can get it. Pick out one of your friends and see if they got the breath hold. So we're going to breathe in 2, and then we're going to breathe out those just like normal. We're going to breathe in the 3rd one, and then we're going to hold that breath in for 30 seconds. So here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe and hold. Nice job, everybody. My mom got it. I got it. Nick's talking about 40. Nick, I'm thinking 45. How about that? We're going 15-second. Yeah, Nick's got the thumbs up. Great job to all you. I saw a lot of folks on here holding their breath. I think it's great. Karen made it. Nice job, Karen. Yes, that's a long time. It's tough. You're going to get to that point where you're going to be really trying to work with your body. You're the coach of your body's muscle team. And you are controlling your body with exercises like the breath hold and all the exercises that we're doing. You're making that connection and you're becoming a better coach for your team. So what I think next up we're going to have is some more coaching, but not from me. We're going to go to some leaders and we're going to get those leaders up in here. We are going to let's do one leader, and then let's bring me back up. So we're going to do our app exercises with the counter. And then if we have time, I think we'll be able to get another leader up in there. So maybe we could have the hula hoops to start off first. Let's check in with Carrie and Ben. And that's good. That's good that it was tough. And like you got a comment in the chat room there that was hard exercise. Remember what we're looking for. And, I always like using Nick because he's a great example. Nick has been showing us a lot of exercises that have had some serious difficulty. Now, I don't know if y'all remember the other day in the studio when him and Chris were going at it and Chris was doing the rope pull, Nick was doing the wall ball. That was some incredible stuff. We watched the highlights of that on the, I love that. Good team, True Fit. Yeah, Karen. Oh, there we go. Carla's got the unmute. Now, Carla, remember our tempo. Remember that controls the speed of the exercise. And so I want you to have fun with the speed.
Yes, right. Coach John. Hey, Coach John, I'm froze. I don't know why.
Yeah, you froze up?
Yeah, but I'm talking, but
you're unfrozen.
But can you see me?
Is it cold where you are?
No. Can you see me?
I don't know why you got frozen then. It's okay. Let's go ahead and do the hula hooping.
I'm sorry, because I don't know why. It looks like I'm frozen. It looks like I'm like a statue until the bus driver.
Earlier, Carrie, her screen was flashing. I think she had to work something out too. So that happens sometimes, but it's okay. Ooh, so we're doing the bus driver. We're turning that wheel. We're driving. So look at, these are the moves. We got the driving down the road. We got the turning of the wheel. And that's where you're passing the wheel. Carla, passing. There you go. Both directions. Passing the wheel around. We also have honking the horn. You can do that with both hands.
Open the door.
Hold, honk, hold. And then who's ever opened a bus door? I've never done that before. I don't know how they get the door to fold in like that.
And then inside the hula hoop.
All right, now we're gonna get inside.
1,
if you don't have a hula hoop,
3,
we're gonna hold our hands out like this.
6, 7, 8.
Doing the twist.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then pizza delivery.
Let's do pizza delivery in Spanish.
Uno. Dos.
Just deliver that pizza. Change up the slice of pizza.
5.
Turn it to a new slice.
7. 4. 5. 6.
This is a good move, Carla.
7. 8. 9, 10. And then we're gonna do the Christian one, the one that you go like this.
Ballerina. The ballerina spin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're gonna do the
typewriter.
Uno,
nice job. There you go. Good job, Carrie. I see Carrie. She's like me. We're doing imagination. She's doing a good job. Nice job too, Nick.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17. Done.
Nice job. What about pushing and pulling? What about pushing and pulling?
Oh yeah.
I like that one. Push it around in the circle. Push it, go for 10, and then pull it for 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew.
Nice job.
I have a question before we leave. I have an appointment today about they're gonna one of the doctors gonna call me about my we're gonna talk about my health. Health.
Let them know you've been working out.
We're talking about health, like what I have to eat, what I don't have to
Mhm.
eat this, don't eat this, and I have an appointment today for about my health today. Appointment,
Nice.
a call appointment, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know on the socialize. I'll do that on Friday. I'll talk about that.
Oh, I love that. How
Yeah.
about right now? I just saw a great message in the chat room, and I think right now would be a great time for that. And so, Ben, Carrie, you probably saw what I was referring to, but everybody, on Monday, we had an opportunity. We didn't miss, we missed it, but then today we're not going to miss out. And so let's go ahead and take at least about 5 minutes here. And we're going to bring up a martial arts master, another team leader that's just been incredible with our group. And we might even have some play-by-play from Alicia's family there. If her dad's with her, or somebody's with her who knows the moves. I don't know what some of these moves are called, but I really love learning it. Awesome. So let's go ahead and Ben, let's put her up in the big spotlight. And Alicia, we're going to get you unmuted, and I'm going to mute myself. And you got to hit the unmute on the screen.
Okay, are you ready? Okay. We always start from a defensive position, and this one's called hands over hands, the thinker. Okay, so if you meet a strange person and you're not sure about them and you want to be safe, you have your hands up enough. Okay, you be quiet and just do what I do, right? Okay, so if something happens, you have to block. You can go like this, right? Then punch, back leg, front kick, round kick, step in, back knuckle. Okay. All right, let's give it a try. So, thinker position. I'm thinking. My hands are up high. We don't put our hands in our pockets or it's not safe, right? So we're the thinker. And someone say they throw a punch at you in the out block. Punch, back leg, front kick, side round kick, step in, back knuckle. Okay. So we'll do it one more time, then we'll do a series. Need a little room. Okay, so thinker, in the out block, punch, front kick, round kick, step in, back knuckle. Okay, so let's repeat. Ready? Thinker, in the out block, punch, front kick, back kick, side kick, step in, back knuckle. Pick it up, Alicia. Pick it up. Ready? Okay, so thinking, in that block, be safe. Punch. We turn our hips every time. Turn our hips. Back leg, front kick. Round kick, step in. The back knuckle looks like this. I'll try to get up close here. Okay. So it's boom. All right. Ready? Let's do a few more. Ready? Misha? Hold on. Oh, you okay. All right. She's doing crescent kicks. All right. So want to try a few of those in a minute. Okay, one more of these. Ready? So the thinker, he's just being protective. Oftentimes you see police, when they're talking to a strange guy, they have their hands up. They call this itchy elbow. Police always have their hands up. It's hands over. If there's a bad guy and he has his hands in one place, your hands are higher. That's the whole idea. Okay. So thinker, back knuckle, punch. Come on, Alicia. Punch. Front kick, round kick, step in, back knuckle. Okay. I think Alicia wants to do one more kick. All right. So, Alicia, we're going to do inner crescent spin side, back knuckle. So show them your inner crescent spin side. All right, come on. I don't know if spin sides are too complicated, but One more, ready? So here we are. In a crescent. Inside. Okay, Coach John's doing the hands. So we'll just do one more of the hands. Okay, ready? Last one. Last one. Ready? Thinker. In out block. Punch, punch. Front kick, round kick, step in, back knuckle. Okay, we good?
Great job. Great job. Thank you, Alicia. That was incredible. And again, getting the instruction, learning the names of some of that moves. I had never heard of the word crescent kick before, and that was the one Alicia showed us. Beautiful move. Look at that. Beautiful move. Look at that. More kicks. More kicks. Doing the round kicks. Nice. And we got that on the mute there. Again, remember everybody, when you're practicing martial arts, it is one of the greatest ways in the world to connect with your body, to make that mind-body connection. You know, you hear about yoga, you hear about cardio, you hear about lifting weights, you hear about, you know, going to the gym and doing the machines. But I got to tell you, and it's been around for probably longer than all of that, is learning the martial arts and practicing. And what you're going to see, and Alicia, she moves very quick because she's practiced the moves so many times. But when you're practicing martial arts, a lot of times you're practicing very slowly. And so you're really, really, really working your brain. That's an excellent bow, Alicia. Great job. I love that bow when she goes across her arm and brings her bow down. Again, practice, practice, practice. And if you are interested in learning more martial arts in 2023 with TrueFit, I know we're going to be bringing some more martial arts instruction. Our friend Josh Loya, remember, he's had extensive training in several different styles of martial arts, and he's visually impaired. And so, again, Josh is going to be teaching us some things this year. We might be able to have Alicia in the studio, or maybe I can go visit Alicia even, and we can get some exercises that we can, just like we did there, share with you, learn the names, learn the instructions, and then practice slow so that if we ever are in a situation, now we kind of know, hey, put up that thinker pose, and we know we're ready. We know we got the moves. Let's go ahead and let's close things off with Nick doing a workout with us, doing some leadership. I think we have time. And then at the end of the workout, we're going to have me and my mom, who she's sitting right up here, but she's actually sitting right over there too. We're going to do the breathing motto. It's been real fun for me because I've been seeing my mom on the screen. I can also see her out of the corner of my eye. So I can see I got double mom right now. Nick, what exercises? We have probably about 5 minutes. That's a lot of time. Go ahead, hit your unmute button and show us what you want to do. And I'll tell y'all what, I was so excited about the martial arts challenge that we might not get to do the workout that was on our app today. So that means that if you're on the app, you got to get on there and you need to check out that workout and try to do it. If you have some trouble with it, we'll go over it again on Friday and we'll look at it. But there's only a few exercises. It's the swings, doing an arm or a leg swing, doing the push-ups on the countertop, and then also doing lunges. All right. If we're in a seated position, we would be doing the alternate arm switch as our lunge, maybe with a lift too. We've done those in the past. You can substitute that in the app for that exercise. But let's go ahead and have Nick lead us off today and finish us off this workout. Go ahead, Nick.
Let's do the push-up.
Going for push-ups. Look at this. So Nick's going to do what I needed to get done. So Nick, how many push-ups are we going to do?
25.
25 push-ups. And do you want to do the counting?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to be doing the push-ups on this countertop right here. And I'm going to be right here off to the side. And we're going to be doing our push-ups just like this. All right,
And
Nick, are you ready?
Yeah, and we do and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25.
Nick, I was going to give you a challenge, but you already popped up. Next time we do that, I want us to do one push-up for 25 seconds. But look at Nick. Nick's getting the workout done on the app. He's going into the swings. So this is the arm and leg swing. So remember, if you're in a seated position, you could go across your body. The whole goal with this is just to swing freely. So let that leg and let that arm just kind of move. You can see Nick's holding onto the wall. I'm holding onto the countertop here. And then if I wanted to switch sides or switch directions, I just turn around, face the other way, swing the other leg. And I like swinging the inside leg. That way you have the outside leg giving you some support. But you can swing the outside leg too. Nice job, Nick. Now, Nick, if you want to get the whole workout done, if you wanted to do some lunges where you're going to have your hand on the wall and you're just going to lower down and up. So you got to have those knees bent. So see what I'm doing, everybody. I have 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back, my hands on the countertop. I'm going to lower down with my legs and my hand. There you go, Nick. Let's do 5 on each side. Let's go 5, 4, 3, using that support. 2, bending those knees, using those quadriceps. 1,
And 1.
directions. So again, I'm going 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back, hand on the table.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
and 5. 44, 5, 4,
Second hold.
2, and 1.
Now you can check off your workout. Nice job, Nick. Nick just got that done for all of us on here. Let's give Nick a big round of applause for what he did right there. I like that, doing the big round of applause, because Nick just got us so we can check off our workout. So remember, the leg swings, the arm swings, nice and fluid, nice and flowy movement, real relaxed. When we're doing the push-ups, when we're using the countertop or we're doing it at an angle, I'm at a table right here, like a dining table. I could even do my push-ups on here. You can see the table here. I could do my push-ups here where I'm working on pushing in and out. If I wanted to, the challenge I was going to give Nick, let's do it if you want to, is he did 25 push-ups. I want to do 1 push-up, but I want to hold it for 25 seconds. So let's turn this just a little bit. Right now you can see my keyboard. Keyboard's right there. There we go. I'm going to put my hands on the table right here. I'm going to lean forward and we're just going to hold right here for 25 seconds. If you have a desk or a table, put your hands on that desk, lean in so your elbows bend, and then just support your body. And here we go. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You might have looked at that and said, that didn't look like it was too difficult, but you know what? As a cool down exercise at the angle, that's perfect. That might be an appropriate exercise for you. And again, let's think about this real quick before we go. If my hands weren't there to support me and I went here and I didn't have my hands here, what's going to happen? I'm going to fall on my face, right? So it's showing you that you're going to be working with gravity at any angle, even the slightest angle. Nick was doing a great job with his push-ups. He had gravity pushing down on him. And he was just right. Karen said, you're going to face plant. Because you're going to face plant. You're going to fall. Gravity's going to drop you down. And you don't want that to happen. And so you're going to use your muscles. Your muscles are going to fight back. And you are going to succeed. You're going to win that battle because of the importance. Remember the sense of urgency. When you're doing those push-ups, there's a sense of urgency to do it well so that you don't face plant. Let's drink some water. We're going to bring my mom all the way over here. She's got to come all the way from around. She's up here on the computer. She's got to come all the way around. And look at this. Look how easy that was. We're both repping our alma maters. My mom went to Wisconsin. I went to the Navy. And Carla, thank you. We've got time checks coming in. Everybody have a sip of water. Let's get ready. How are we going to do this? Are we going to do a duet or are we going to go 1 and 2?
We can do 1 and 2, whatever you want to do.
What do y'all want? Do y'all want a duet or do you want 1 and 2? All right. Ben was saying for the 2. I saw that Ben threw up the 2.
Duet.
Duet. All right, we're gonna do a duet. Get in here, Mom.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do this together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best.
And
breathe out the worst.
And
Breathe in your
power.
So you reach your goals first. How'd we do? I thought that was pretty good. Carla says, she's saying we did a good job. Nice. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Alicia. Thank you, Alicia's dad. Thank you, Ben and Carrie and Carla and Nick for the leadership. And again, great job, everybody on the top row, everybody on YouTube. We're live in the kitchen in New Mexico. Friday, we're going to be in the woods, in the forest, in the mountains. Let's get ready for some snow on Friday. So I hope you can make it there. Tell your friends. And then Friday Night Fitness Social, you know what we're going to do. We're going to have a great time again coming from New Mexico. So bye to everybody.